What's up, y'all? I'm Jordy, and welcome to Week 5 of the Super Luck Draft League. This week, my opponent is the Florida Chenpows, and with Colton coaching this insane draft, which is really scary, probably one of the scariest ones, only because they have Blood Moon, Ursaluna, Oranguru, which is an insane combo. Oranguru with Instruct, just letting Ursaluna attack twice under Trick Room, and that includes either Hyper Voice for spread or Blood Moon being able to go off twice in the same turn. Like, that could be pretty insane. So Ursaluna Blood Moon is the main thing I plan for. They also have Como-O, Meowscarada, Sylveon, Quaquaval, Magmortar, Morgrim, Fletchinder, and Misdreavus. The mons I expect to see are Ursaluna, Oranguru, Meowscarada, Quaquaval, Sylveon, and then a wild card, it could be Magmortar, it could be Como-O. I don't expect to see Fletchinder Tailwind, I don't expect to see Misdreavus. But Trick Room is very scary, so I'll have to have an answer to Trick Room. And Magmortar can maybe cause some problems, but let me show you what I came up with. Out of my draft, I had Archaludon, Pelipper, Poltergeist, Illumise, Floatzel, Glaceon, Ghost Oricorio, Volcarona, Swampert, and Dugtrio. Dugtrio is going to stay on the bench once again. He's never coming, but these are the 6 that I picked for this week. I've got a few plans here. Plan A is just leading Floatzel and Pelipper. If he has Oranguru, and that Oranguru is not Water or Dragon Tera, then Floatzel can just blast it with Wave Crash. And if it's Grass Tera, Pelipper can finish it off with Hurricane. So I can just Tera Water Life Orb Wave Crash in the rain, blow up Oranguru, make sure Trick Room does not go up. Now obviously Magmortar is the one thing on his team that can prevent that, and also it could have a different Tera. So we've also got Dancing Mode. So much of his team is specially based, particularly the Blood Moon, Ursaluna, and Sylveon. So if we can set up a ton of Quiver Dances and possibly weaken his special attackers with Struggle Bug, we could get a lot going. Now, if I go with this mode, I'd probably leave Pelipper behind because I can launch powerful Fiery Dances from Volcarona, which are then copied by Oricorio. It's good to mention here that also Volcarona is 1 point faster than Oricorio, so I can Quiver Dance before Oricorio attacks. And also they're both EV'd to outspeed Meowscarada if he has it, after they get a +1, no more speed than that. And I am going for the outspeeding of Jolly Meowscarada, even though I think Adamant Nature is much more likely against my team, just for the rare case that he wants a Meowscarada that's faster than max speed Floatzel, which is reasonable, honestly. And then the Volcarona is just super tanky, because I do expect Quaquaval to show up, and I would like Volcarona to not go down in one hit to that, before or after Tera. Before Tera, we're definitely going down to an Aqua Step, but after Tera, we can take close combat with this set, unless they have extra boosting. The rest of this team is Archaludon and Poltergeist. Poltergeist is mostly just here to reverse Trick Room and maybe get us some healing and redirection, but also it's minimum speed, so it's actually slower than Blood Moon Ursaluna, and can get a ton of damage off on it with Leaf Storm. Now, it's not going to KO on Ursaluna Blood Moon, even if they stay weak to it. Like, if they Tera, obviously, they're not going to be weak to Grass, most likely, but there is a chance they run Tera Water, I guess. But it's not going to KO, it's just going to get a chunk, and that chunk might matter. And then Archaludon, I'm not using Flash Cannon because I actually have Steel Revelation Dance on Oricorio in case Sylveon becomes a problem. And Sylveon, I just don't anticipate it being a problem, so I drop Flash Cannon for Snarl. I really like the Body Press, especially when Pelipper can Quick Attack into me to get an extra boost. And Body Press can hit Blood Moon or Ursaluna super effectively. I'm a little worried about, like, Como-O with this set, but I've got a lot of other things that can handle Como-O. Like, I have Flame Body Volcarona and Poltergeist with Redirection. Though, I guess they could have Overcoat. And then finally, Pelipper is a little bit of an interesting set. Max Special Attack, Max HP with Chilan Berry. Chilan Berry is there to help me take normal type moves from Ursaluna Blood Moon. It's not exactly a weakness, it's a weakness berry, but you can't be weak to normal, so it just has the damage of one normal type attack, which could definitely save me from a Blood Moon or a powerful Hyper Voice. And then I've got Wide Guard and Quick Attack here as some tech. One thing in particular is that Wave Crash plus Quick Attack from Tera Water Floatzel will take out Quaquaval, whether it's Sash or not. And Hurricane Weather Ball just strong attacks. Wide Guard obviously is great against Hyper Voice. He's got 2 strong Hyper Voice users. Hopefully this team can work. I've got a lot of different modes I can go for, so I could even change it up between if one mode isn't working. But it's going to depend a lot on his Tera types as well and what exactly he brings. But hopefully it works out. Let's get into it. Alright, we've got Colton here with normal Tera Blood Moon. That's terrifying with Oranguru. Oranguru is Fairy, so the Floatzel plan can work, but they have Grass, Magmortar. And then it is Quaquaval, Como-O, and Meowscarada, so it has a fast mode, kinda. If it's going to be Oranguru Magmortar, If it's a Rangaroo and anything else, I mean, the Meowscarada is also Tera Dark. If they Tera Dark, Sucker Punch can OHKO Floatzel. Floatzel feels kind of bad against the bottom 3. Steel Como-O. I think I want to go Dancer mode first, honestly. With Arch and Poltergeist in the back. Because if it's Magmortar and a Rangaroo, that's kind of relatively passive unless a Rangaroo has Encore, which I could totally see. I guess there's also Clear Smog from Magmortar. So I think I will go Rain offense mode first. Rain offense should be fine, because everything that can take a Wave Crash can't take a Hurricane. Yeah, so I think I'm okay with that. I have to watch out for Quaquaval, because it's Tera Electric, and that seems to hint at Tera Blast to me. It might just be defensive to be able to take... Oh, it's the exact lead I would have wanted to see if I had brought my Dancers. I guess not the exact lead. Flip turn for sure. Happy to flip turn a Rangaroo. I'll just bring in Poltergeist, and then Trick Room is less threatening. Kind of don't want to take a KO, so I actually want to swap into Archaludon too. Now one play they could make is just follow me, not Tera Magmortar, so the flip turn gets the KO. That's a little scary. Okay, we don't take the KO. Is it Sash? No. Okay, we just don't take the KO. Interesting. I can live with that. I'm gonna go with Poltergeist here. If it's Trick Room, I can reverse the Trick Room, send down a Snarl. I guess a Rangaroo could have Taunt. But yeah, I like reverse Trick Room, Snarl. I guess Electro Shot here would be fine too. Get a boost. Because does Snarling a Rangaroo really matter? I mean, here it could be a Trick Rooming my Trick Room. Oh, it's just to protect a Rangaroo? That's not so bad. And they have Taunt Magmortar. Okay. That's kind of rough, honestly. I can't redirect an Earth Power, but they do have to call whether I Tera my Archaludon. Barry Potter. Yep, there's the Ursaluna. Taunt Magmortar is slower than... Okay, no, it's not slower. I was using Trick Room, right? Well, I can take advantage of the fact that I'm able to Leaf Storm before the bear moves. And I think I'm going to swap into Pelipper. I really just want to stall this Trick Room as much as possible. If I commit Tera here and they just call and go Blood Moon, I could just lose. If I don't Tera, they call that an Earth Power, I could just lose. It is Tera normal from the Ursaluna, so Leaf Storm's not going to do that much. But any chip is good. Here, have this. That's some chip. And it was Hyper Voice. Is that going to clear the board? Probably. With an Instruct. Oh, and a Throat Spray? Yeah, that clears the board for sure. Oh, it's Life Orb. Oh, boy. Okie doke. awesome tech there. That's hilarious. Alright, but you take some Life Orb chip. I can Tera Water Aqua Jet and hope that might be enough. I mean, there's no way you don't Hyper Voice here. Can 2 Hyper Voices take down Archaludon plus 1 Life Orb Tera Normal? Maybe. So I'm going to just commit Tera Water, Aqua Jet. If that doesn't get the KO, I just lose. So I have to play as if it did get the KO and Electro Shot Oranguru. I don't think it does, if I'm being honest. Floatzel's strong, sure, but I don't think it's that strong. That Leaf Storm did about the amount of damage I would expect if they're max HP, which why wouldn't they be? Come on, Floatzel! Yes! Critical hit! I don't know if that mattered. Whew, okay. Okay, the game's not over then. Love to see that. Instruct fails, I get a free +1. I mean, not exactly free. I lost half of my team doing this and used up my Tera. And Oranguru took that very well. That thing is tanky on the special side. They've already used Tera. Could be Body Press Arch, Instruct Body Press, but no, Oranguru would move first. I don't think there's much way around Aqua Jet, Oranguru, Draco Meteor. Aqua Jet just in case they are able to get rid of my Floatzel. Oh, another crit! I feel like that one definitely mattered. Based on my calcs, there's no way that does that without a crit. Unless, I guess they did have a lot of special defense. Iron defense, sure. Draco Meteor will take you out, though. Yeah, as long as it connects, that's good. Oh, okay. Saved game 1 by Floatzel being absolutely insane. Thank you, Floatzel. Oh my goodness. I was not set up to win that one. Thank you, Floatzel. Good game. Alright, I'm going into game 2 with one thought in mind, and that thought is that should not have worked. I should have lost game 1. If my opponent agrees with my assessment, they might just do the exact same thing. So I want to pull out Dancer this time. It feels weird not bringing Floatzel after being the savior, but I need Arch. Arch is actually really solid. It is Iron Defense Como-o, which doesn't do anything to Volcarona and Oricorio before I Tera. Poltergeist might be able to... it's probably Overcoat. It would be Overcoat, Bulletproof, and some third thing. Soundproof. I can't imagine they would go Soundproof. It's got to be Overcoat, so I can't redirect that, actually. Which is rough. Does that mean it's Pelipper? I don't want Pelipper. I mean, I have Archaludon, so maybe I want Pelipper. I think I want Poltergeist Arch, though. That's what I'm going to roll up with this game. Because I'm really just worried about them doing the exact same thing. They've got Taunt to shut down my anti-Trick Room. They might have Clear Smog. But you can't Clear Smog both of us. Yeah, it's the exact same lead. Don't really mind that. How about a Quiver Dance? Is it time to rip Tera Steel, Quiver Dance, Tera Steel, Quiver Dance? I like the Tera Steel because it's specifically here to stop Clear Smog. Like, yeah, they'll probably get Trick Room, and then they'll have fire moves for me. But if I'm at +2 special defense, it might not be so bad. And if I can blank one turn, that would be awesome. They also have Taunt, but once I get a boost, I can start attacking. Fiery Dance can go burr. There's a Quiver Dance. There's a Quiver Dance. Here's another Quiver Dance. We dancing up. What do you got for me, Magmortar? Taunt, most likely. Rock Slide! Volcarona takes that pretty well, actually. Physical Magmortar might be an issue. I'm not gonna lie. How about a Protect? No, let's get out into Archaludon. And protect Oricorio. I don't know if they would have Flare Blitz. If I can get out into Archaludon on the Rock Slide, that's basically just free defense boosts. And I can scout more of what this Magmortar has, because Rock Slide is not something that was on my radar. That changes a lot. I was expecting Clear Smog, not that. Instruct the Rock Slide, and then if you have Flare Blitz, you click that as well. Though Rock Slide wouldn't take Volt, so it might be double rocks. Yeah, it's double rock. Okay. I don't mind that, really. If it's Flare Blitz, it's Flare Blitz. I want to hit a Rangaroo down at the end of Trick Room. Follow me, Rock Slide, Taunt. Oh, I think I want to hit Snarl just so that What's-His-Face can't come in for free. I think I'll go Revelation Dance into Magmortar just to weaken it down if they don't have Flare Blitz. Thunderbolt a Rangaroo, that's for Peli. And your Life Orb. And Thunderbolt Magmortar. Okay. That makes perfect sense. Let's weaken those up for next time, so we can effectively stall Trick Room well. Let's have a Revelation Dance. Nice. Oh, I think I want to keep spamming Snarl so they can't swap. And I'll protect Oricorio this turn. It's a little risky, because if they do swap, then they have one more turn of Trick Room that I can't protect on. But it seems like their mons can't touch Archaludon at all, which is amazing. And I will get the Snarl down if Ursaluna comes in. Which looks like it might be, even though I was attacking that slot? No, it's Como-O. That's a good swap. And a Rangaroo Protect. Yeah, my Protect here is really bad. Here's Snarl, which most likely reveals that you are not soundproof, which, yeah. I would guess Tera Steel is coming out here. I can body press them, or I could drop a Draco and bring in Volcarona. If you go for Body Press into my Oricorio, which is a really juicy time to do that, thinking I might not be willing to give up my boosts, then there's that. Beautiful. Can I get a burn? Yes, I can. And a Draco Meteor. So even if the Draco misses, this is a great turn. Double Body Press is fine. That just means I had a better chance of getting a burn. And that second one does very little now that I have the burn. Here's a Draco for you, which is just enough. Perfect. And now with Como-O gone, there's still the option for Trick Room and Follow Me, I guess. Oranguru is Fairy. No, here's definitely Body Press, Struggle Bug. Definitely. I got it. I can't let Trick Room go up. I don't care if Bear is attacking here. +2 Body Press into Oranguru will be pretty good. Yeah, Bear protects. Struggle Bug, since I know they have Life Orb, they're not going to be able to heal off with, like, Sitrus Berry or something. So this should put them in range for Body Press. That'll be close, actually. This Body Press will be close. But it is. Perfect. Oh, a crit. I don't get to know any of the rolls against Oranguru because I keep critting stuff. Alright, the fact that I have Body Press online for this bear is amazing. But I can't get through that yet. In that case, it has to be Snarl plus Struggle Bug. Gotta weaken the bear as much as possible. I guess Body Press plus Snarl plus a Struggle Bug would have been fine here. Struggle Bug. Oh, they didn't follow me. But I get both drops on the Ursaluna, which is fantastic. Probably Rock Slide plus Earth Power, which will not take Arch. Crit on Volcarona. Fair's fair. Follow Me, Rock Slide, Thunderbolt, Taunt. Cool Mag Mortar set, honestly. Yeah, -2 Earth Power ain't gonna do it. Lovely. And then Arch should be slower than Oricorio. Yeah, it is. So I can bring in Oricorio. And as long as I hit Air Slash into Mag Mortar, we should be good to Body Press the bear. And if they redirect, then I take out Mag Mortar, and the bear has to worry about later. Unless they start critting left and right, which, to be fair, I did game 1. So if they just start pulling crits here and there, that would kind of be fair. But I think I can probably get the dub, even if they start critting everywhere. Because they can only Earth Power 1 Mon at a time. They can probably take a hit from Oricorio, but not Arch. So if they like dodge Air Slash, Follow Me, Body Press goes into Mag Mortar. It is Follow Me. Can Air Slash do it? Yes. Okay. I figured it could. It was really low on health. And then Body Press should be able to finish this. We've gotten like 4 or 5 boosts now. Yep. There goes the bear. Whew. All right. So both modes work. That's awesome. Good game to my opponent. That was a really scary bear, but I was able to handle it. All right, we're back. 2-0, let's go. Floatzel definitely saved the day in that game 1 with those powerful Aqua Jets. I'm going to do some calcs, and in the description, I'll maybe tell you how much that mattered. But great games to my opponent. They built a great team. Turns out they also had Rock Slide on the Como-O, so Volcarona was going to have a bad time one way or another. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed. Leave a like on this video. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Go check out Crit City. They'll be linked in the description. But anyways, I'm Jordy, and alright, peace.